it's Wendy here from Wendy Wise Beauty. Thanks for visiting me again and hope you are all doing well. Today I would just like to talk to you guys about two fragrances that I picked up from Paris Corner. They recently released a trio of fragrances. I am going to talk about two of these fragrances, which is Eternal Musk and Eternal Coffee. I looked at these fragrances on the website and the notes looked interesting. Paris Corner, it is a brand I am not too familiar with. So I ordered a couple of fragrances in the last month or so, and I am really getting to know the brand and testing their fragrances. Paris Corner, it is a Middle Eastern fragrance company, and they do have a lot of sub-brands. I have reviewed one fragrance from them, which was this Nofstad Cat 4 fragrance, which I liked very much. And I believe the really popular line that they do have is called Emir. So I will start with this one. It is called Eternal Coffee. The packaging, it is standard packaging and nothing too fancy, but at the same time, it is not at all shabby. And this is what the bottle of Eternal Coffee looks like. The label, it is pretty much printed on, and from what I can see off the bat, I have not used this very much, but a bit of this decoration on the bottle, it is peeling off a bit. But the bottle, it is quite robust and the cap is quite nice. This I would describe as a gourmand fragrance. There is a very strong coffee, foodie notes right when the fragrance is sprayed. It is actually the coffee note a bit overpowering. Upon first spray, this is really an explosion of pure raw coffee and a lot of milk. The notes are listed as coffee, milk and caramel in the opening. Then the heart note, it is lactose notes, coconut and heliotrope. It is laid on a base of milk, sugar, tonka bean and cream. Honestly guys, in this fragrance I am really able to sense just two notes, coffee and milk. There is a bit of a floral note coming from the heliotrope, but this is totally overshadowed by this raw coffee note. The fragrance, it is not warm, it is not cozy, it is really cold coffee mixed with a lot of lactose notes. This is a fragrance I do not like. I have tried it, I played with it, and my opinion on this fragrance, it has not changed. This really does not develop into a fragrance. It remains pretty much coffee and milk lactose notes. The fragrance, it is very linear, and the opening of the fragrance, it is also the heart note and it is the base note. Coconut is listed as a note, but I do not sense any of this coconut note, not in the opening, not in the heart note, and also not in the dry down. If you are really looking for a fragrance with a raw coffee note from start to finish, then this is the one. It was not very expensive. The list price is about 28 euros. And honestly, for me, this was not money well spent. This is not a fragrance where I will say I will fuss with it. A lot of Middle Eastern fragrances, after they have macerated, they should get better and a bit stronger. When I smell this fragrance, I find it to be very nauseating And this is not really a scent that I can see myself tolerating throughout the day. I will keep this here should someone come by, and you never know. Fragrances are relative and subjective. Maybe I can find someone who likes this, but this is not a fragrance I would find myself really asking people to try. It is not a case that I just don't like the fragrance. I just think that there is something missing in the blend. There are a lot of nice notes listed in this fragrance, notes that I normally like, but I just think for me this is an absolute fail. The next fragrance that I have from this Paris Corner Eternal line, it is just simply called Musk. It is the same kind of packaging. The bottle of coffee, this is deep brown, and this one, it is honestly, I don't know how I would call this. It is more of a slate color, and it has some green detailing. This bottle, it is still intact, and I have used this a lot more than I have used the coffee. I do not see any peeling of this printed on applique on this bottle. This fragrance has notes of bergamot, it has floral notes, amber and musk. It is not a very busy fragrance. Upon first spray, there is a very beautiful, clean, it is almost like crystal clear musk accord. Mixed in there, there are some soft floral notes and some woody notes. This is a fragrance that I liked immediately upon first spray, and for those of you who are familiar with Siège Lutèce Clair de Musk, this fragrance has the same type of opening. It is beautiful. It is not a very warm, powdery, comforting musk. It is very airy, very light, but at the same time, it is quite fragrant. When this fragrance progresses a bit after about 2-3 minutes, the woody notes in this fragrance, they are very present. It does not overpower the musk, but it adds a bit of depth to the fragrance, and the musk, the woody notes, and this very slight floral notes, it is a very beautiful melange of notes. The first fragrance that I did try when I got this was the Eternal Coffee, and I was so disappointed, and then I tried this one and everything was okay. Right when I got this fragrance, I was thinking this would be awesome to layer with a lot of powdery rose fragrances, which can at times be a bit, you can say, dead, and they need a bit of life. Honestly, due to the woody notes and the crisp musk notes in this fragrance, this would be perfect for blending, layering with other fragrances. The lasting power of this fragrance, it is very good. The sillage, I would say, it is moderate, it is not too much. Eternal Musk, it is a fragrance which I see being suitable for all environments, especially for work, because it is clean, it is easy to wear, but at the same time, it does not muff into nothing the way a lot of musk fragrances tend to end at the end of the day. This fragrance, it is costing also 28-29 euros. I think it is very good value for the price point. The bottle of this one, it is also quite presentable. And honestly, when I look at the entire packaging from afar, It does look like the top is glass, so in terms of packaging, this is also quite acceptable. Guys, this is one to look for if you can get this wherever you are in the world and you like Musk fragrances. This is a good one. Please let me know if you already have any one of these fragrances and what you think about them. Especially if you have the third fragrance in this series, I will leave a picture on top if I can find it. I am not sure why. When I first bought these fragrances, it was on all the websites, but it has disappeared at the moment. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and send me a few comments. Tschüss!